Aloha, High Vibe Tribe. Welcome back. This is PinkBella, also known as Tracy. Welcome to my channel. Let me just get sorted. I've got the fans on. It's very warm here today, so let me just double check the microphone, make sure it's not too loud. There we go. Okay. Thank you also so much for being here, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be bringing in messages today for all starseeds, blue rays, 144,000 light workers, and if it's for our highest good, messages for divine unions. And we are in such a week. We are heading towards Mercury going actually retrograde in Libra on the 9th of September, the 9/9 portal, which I had a whole bunch of downloaded information that came in this morning for me to share with all of you as well. And we also have a full moon in Pisces on the 10th. So we got all that wrapped up in this week, and so much is going on. So if any of you are ultra sensitive like I am, you're already going through Mercury retrograde. You've been going through it for a couple of weeks. It really is a timeline reallocation process. And the fact that it's in Libra is very, very interesting because Libra is all about balance as well, right? So yeah, so welcome back, and thank you for all the new subscribers and all your new tribe. Welcome, and thank you for my usual high vibe tribe. I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you for liking, giving the thumbs up for this video so that shares it across a larger platform on YouTube. And I am recording this for you on the 6th of September, and I will hopefully be uploading it on YouTube and all my platforms tonight. So what did they want me to share with you? Okay, so there are amazing offers on right now for all of you starseeds, blue rays, who would either like to work with me individually or be part of a group collective. So check out the description box below for some of the offers. Just offhand, distance healing offers that are on to prepare for the equinox. So the equinox is going to be just in a couple of weeks. There are distant healing group offer there's two separate dates. You can check that out on my website. And that will be a 22 chakra balance, including a whole bunch of other things that you'll receive over 3 evenings. All you do is relax, meditate, and set your intentions to receive. And you'll also receive a meridian balance as well as many, many amazing things. So that's to prepare you and or integrate between the 9/9 portal and the equinox gateway, which is ultra powerful. Equinox is, the earth is, everything is shifting. Timelines are shifting. The energies are shifting as we here in the northern hemisphere move into fall, and all of you in the southern hemisphere are going to be moving into spring. So it's just a very opportune time to level up. There's the ultimate distance healing session is the quantum seals Akashic session as well. And that helps to remove many blocks that have been ancestral, that have been keeping you, me, all of us attached to the third dimensional matrix grids and belief systems. You can check out the full photo on my website. It's also, I've done previous videos that I've got on my YouTube channel. But that actually, once those are gone, you'll have a clearer connection with your higher self and your guides. So you can check that out as well. So that's on offer. Group classes where we're really going to be focusing on working together, activating the violet flame, working on clearing Akashic records as a group, and then doing some light grid work together to help prepare the new earth and the new realities. That's going to start around the equinox as well. So you can check out that bundle on my website. And of course, there's personal one-on-one sessions. Check those out as well. I have sessions for beginners, and I also have sessions for you want to quantum jump and really activate your mission and move to the next level. And there's a package for starseeds and blue rays as well. Okay, that's all for that right now. Let's talk about what's happening. Oh my goodness. So first off, what did they want me to read about? I'm going to read, I shared some items on social media today, and I'm going to read what some people have shared. So this is by Carrie Marie Bush. The 9/9 portal is your call to higher consciousness. Mercury retrograde is your opportunity to reflect on the current direction of your life. The harvest full moon, which is the Pisces full moon, will shine a spotlight on your hopes and dreams. These energies combined will help you to break free from repeating patterns and outdated cycles. There is a big plan for your life, and it's all about to come together. could not have worded that any better way. Let's talk about, okay, I have a little bit of a download, so let's talk about that. So let's talk about the 9-9 portal first. So the 9-9 portal, 9s are about completion and ending a cycle. That's what September is all about. This 9-9 portal just coincidentally is the same day that Mercury goes direct and one day ahead of the full moon, but we're going to be in that full moon portal as well. So what they gave me this morning was, and we're all going to be at different levels, but we're closing timelines. We're clearing and closing timelines, past lives. Atlantis and Egypt are huge timelines of realities where some of you are healing another piece of that, the fall of Atlantis, the fall of the Egyptian timeline, and you're bringing some of those abilities back to you as well, okay? They were showing me this morning how many of us are really wrapping up the Lion's Gate. We've gone through so much since the 8th of August this past year. They also gave me some other timelines as well. Depending on when you had your awakening, you're going to fit into some of these timelines of realities, and some of them are divine union related, where you're healing and clearing interactions and or timelines that didn't complete, or weren't, you, as an example, you weren't able to reconnect, or one of the twins is no longer either on the earth or moved into a different timeline of reality and they're no longer in contact, that type of thing. Okay. So the timelines that they gave me that were healing and clearing, first off, were around, no, they just gave me this, 1994 to 1995. Then all the way up to 2000 to 2002. Then 2007 to 2009. 2010 to 2012. And then after 2012, really basically the last 2 years has been a lot of activations, harm, traumas for ourselves and the collective between 2020 and up to this point, 2022. Okay. So we're clearing a lot this week. And of course, this past weekend, we just had a massive solar storm and solar flares, downloading codes from the universe, from your star families, but more importantly, from your higher self, your future self. You're receiving these codes to help prepare you for what's coming. Okay. So there's a lot of integration that's going on. So the best thing you can do right now, if you're not able to sleep, then find something creative, or find someone to something to listen to, or yoga, listen to a meditation, that sort of thing. Don't focus on not being able to sleep. Focus on using that as some free time. Others, I'm finding that this full moon energy is really ultra sleepy for me. So sleep. If you're being guided to go to sleep early, do. And your whole system is integrating and realigning with the, not only the retrogrades, because, once we have Mercury that goes retrograde, we'll have 7 planets retrograde that are impacting our entire physical chakra system. So for those of you who are new, I work with the 22nd chakra system. I'm now, besides the 7 chakra system, I'm now ensuring those of you that come for a 12 chakra system session, that the 13th chakra is activated and balanced to help you balance, make sure that you're more integrated to the crystalline grids and around the earth. The crystalline grids go through an upgrade every time we go through a portal. So I asked this morning, and from my perspective, with the work that I do, the grids in and around the planet have been upgraded to a 10th dimensional level, which is wow. The 12 chakra system is connected to our 12 dimensions, our multi-dimensionality in 12 different realities. Okay. So for some of you, you're ready to go beyond the 7 chakra system. For those of you who've been working with the 12 chakra system for a while, I recommend a 22 chakra balance. And that is an open portal to receive more information, more downloads, more connection to source universal energy. Okay. So we're going through all of that. All of our chakras are getting an upgrade and integration. We have team members, we have guides that are being shifted and changed. And this is the time when Mercury goes retrograde to reflect on patterns. It's also a great time to get things done. I've already been updating things on my website, and I was giving a whole bunch of information yesterday of what to change and shift. I'm going to be working on a new show. Like, I'm really, really excited about what's going to be coming, and that will also land in October. So Mercury will be retrograde from the 9th of September, and it will go direct in, it might be going direct in Virgo, actually, the 2nd or the 3rd of October, depending on where we are, okay? So that's what the 9/9 portal is all about: releasing, surrendering, forgiving, with gratitude, all the lessons. Maybe you're clearing out all of those timelines to arrive with a new version of your higher self and a new timeline moving forward, okay? What did they want me to talk about next? The Pisces full moon. So I wanted to see what the counter sign was for Pisces. It's Virgo. And isn't it interesting that we have a Pisces full moon and we're still in Virgo energy? The other announcement is when we move into the equinox energy, we're moving into Libra. The sun will be moving into Libra. But right now, the sun is in Virgo. Pisces full moon, which is the opposite. There's a complementary 6 sign opposite sign. So isn't that interesting? The other thing is that I feel any of you that have a lot of Pisces energy or Virgo energy in your chart, you're really going to be feeling this full moon. And the full moon is going to be on the 10th here in North America. It's going to be on the 10th of September, Saturday. It's going to be 17 degrees Pisces, which adds up to an 8. I did a little numerology scan on some of the times and the degrees for this full moon. 5s and 8s came up. So 5s are about change and transformation and the energy moving forward. 8s are about unity, consciousness, unifying divine feminine, divine masculine energy, abundance. Abundance is big right now. And we're in that earth sign. We're in that practical Virgo energy of creating lists and starting to get things done and moving forward with projects. Even though planets are retrograde, the energy actually feels really aligned with moving and getting started with projects and moving forward with that, okay? If you're still feeling unsettled, if you're feeling like you're not there yet, you probably will feel more aligned with that after the weekend. So after the Mercury goes retrograde on the 9th, after the 9/9 portal, and after the full moon. So probably by Monday, you'll or even, one day after that, you're going to feel more integrated to start working on things. I'm already there, but I have needed a lot of rest, and I just want to let you all know that as well. Symptoms, I feel like the cards are going to bring more information. I feel like ascension symptoms will be connected to, I feel it right now, crown and third eye, and back here the zeal point, which is old timelines. Like, I'm feeling it right now just as I'm sharing this information with you all. I'm also feeling structural energy, so anything connected to our spine, lower back, legs, knees, feet, ankles, hands, wrists, arms, neck, skull, teeth, all connected to our structure. The structure is connected to ancestral energy that's being pushed up and out. So as an example, a couple of days ago, I had like sciatic, clogged energy and lower back pain. Today it's gone. And I was guided that it was just being highlighted on the weekend during the massive solar storm. It was being highlighted that there was still some energy stuck there. I want to tell you though, the last time we had a couple of eclipses, December 2020, my back was out for 3 weeks. Didn't matter what I did because that's how much energy I was transmuting in the skeleton, structure. So make note where you're feeling pain and investigate, what the meridians are, what chakra it's connected to, and just know that your body is processing it as well. Okay. Start investigating what's going on. Your body is speaking to you. Your body is giving you messages. It can't get any clearer than when something happens with our body, we have to stop and pay attention and get into self-love and self-care. The body will get our attention. So there's going to be much of that going on this week. Mercury retrograde can often bring physical shifts. Like I'm already getting the message to start a detox. Some of you might be doing that as well. So Virgo, still in the Virgo energy. Virgo is about health. It is about the body. So this Mercury retrograde as well might focus on things that you need to readjust with your physical body, maybe a different exercise program, maybe something gentler, maybe something more intense. Maybe you're being called to detox and shift into like different kinds of smoothies or juices, or changing your diet, just a different focus. It's the perfect time to start new directions and new ways of doing things. Okay, there's multiple ways for self-love and self-care at this time. What else were they sharing with me? Oh, Mercury retrograde is also, it covers all kinds of communications, especially electronics. So I'm recording this for you because I wasn't sure whether or not the internet would cooperate today. So it can, and there's always, big tech companies are always doing upgrades with applications through Mercury retrograde. It's just something that they've always done, whether it was always planned. I feel there's way more information about Mercury retrograde than we even know. And I will bring more as they bring it to me. But I do know that oftentimes there will be a lack of communication, even for a while, between ourselves and our team. That the Mercury retrograde is not just impacting Earth, it's impacting everything in our universe and galaxy as well, okay? The other types of things that will happen, cars will break down, things in the house need repairs. What else were they showing me? Oh, things like escalators and elevators stop working. There's construction, or you go to buy, this is my favorite one. You go to buy a product that you always buy, it's not there. You go a second time, it's not there. So you're either getting it's about a redirect. You get redirected to a new store, or you get redirected to try something new. And then you yourself are changing. You're changing your habits, you're changing your timelines, you're changing your reality. And even when we get redirected to a new store, you're changing a pattern. So instead of always going to this one store, you end up getting redirected to a new store. Okay. All right. But yes, the numerical sequences for this full moon, the full moon is going to be at 2:58 and 53 seconds AM PST. So it's going to be in the wee hours of the morning, and then 5:58, 53 seconds AM EST on the 10th. So most people will still be sleeping, but that I just did a quick scan, and it's like the eights, number 8 or number 5 are the main numerical codes for this full moon. Okay. Let me just see. The other message they gave me is we're clearing, because it's such a big clearing at this time. It's an opportunity. We're clearing a lot of patterns and lifetimes connected to the age of Pisces as we're leaving that, and we're activating the new timelines for the age of Aquarius. Okay, so please be patient with yourself and the process, because that is what is needed at this time. Okay, so let me just have a little sip. I'm just going to read a couple of other things to do with Mercury retrograde and full moon, and then I will get into the card messages. Okay, so the full moon is about finding your truth, learning to flow, and let your intuition breathe. The full moon is a time of cleansing, illumination, and release. The Pisces full moon will be at its peak on September 10th, and this is the time to let go of any old ways of thinking that no longer serve you. Surrender to the universe's wisdom and allow yourself to be transformed. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I want to just read a little bit more about Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde in Libra is helping us to reevaluate our relationships and to know who to keep in our inner circles. It will bring forth old relationships and partnerships for closure, clarity, and understanding. So that might be in person. People might come back from the past in person, or you'll have dreams about people from your past. Okay, and that's to help heal and close timelines. We will be challenged on what we might deem is acceptable. So this is interesting what she says. Don't play nice, yet be fair. It's revealing to us who plays fair and who doesn't. So it's all about, I feel like what we're going to be shown is who's in their integrity and who isn't, and how much the universe usually uses these times to see how much you value yourself, how much you love yourself, how much you feel you're worthy. So if, as an example, an old partner comes back, but that relationship was really, really unhealthy, the universe might bring back that connection to see if you're really willing to let it finally go and clear that timeline. Okay. So just wanted to share that with you all. All right. Let's get on to the exciting reading and see. I'm just going to turn that off. See what else wants to come in. So I already have a few timelines. Let me just grab some of the cards. And I've asked the best messages to come in. I actually asked, I'm just going to ask again as well. Thank you, Prime Creator Source, all that is, for sending in Archangel Michael, the Legions of Light, and all the Star Council of Light that can best bring in the most highest messages for all of us as we prepare for the 9/9 portal, Mercury retrograde, and the Pisces full moon. Okay. I already pulled 3 of these cards. and I've shuffled the decks and I've incensed all the decks, but I wanted to just set that intention. I'm also asking as well, whoever watches this, whenever we're all together, that we're placed on a timeline and a frequency of high vibration, and that we treat each other with love, honor, and respect. Okay, so the first message that came in is the Pleiadian activation. And it's a reminder that we are so connected to the Pleiades system that for one, many of us stationed in the Pleiades before we started this mission as starseeds, as blue rays. But the other message that I received is that we are interconnected with the Pleiadians. We have Pleiadian DNA, and that the Pleiadians are very much like our healing team. They very much are working with many of us. Many of their light ships are here, and we're in constant contact with them. I've been going to do a different video about this, but I've actually been on mission the last few nights, and they've actually let me remember what the missions are about. And it is connected to the ongoing clearing of the AI technology that's manipulating the AI technology on this planet. And it is what it is. I didn't even know that I was part of that team, but I guess we're all being called into different levels of our mission now. So I'll share more about that. I was reading something yesterday, I think, as well. And I feel like even anything that's upsetting us right now about different people sharing different things, we're really to move to a higher perspective and allow everyone to share whatever they need to share, because they're speaking to a specific group of starseeds or light workers. That information might not be for you. If you don't resonate with it, the best thing to do is just change frequencies and shift to a different channel and listen who does resonate with you. This is a period of time where we will be shifting who we listen to and resonate with. That we're really moving towards unity within and clearing out any old judgments or any old belief systems. Even the belief systems, I saw something yesterday about false light, and I thought that even that terminology, false light, needs to go, because it's really, we're all on a team unifying here to defeat Team D. And the best way to do that, of course, is to integrate our shadows within whatever gets triggered, and then know that we're all working together. And it's not about pointing fingers at other people in the community. It's about us staying in our canoe, staying in our lane, and focusing on how can I serve? What is my role? Because many of you are moving out of the just listening role to the taking action role. That's going to be more of a priority. And if we're always being of service and we're always taking action, we don't have time to be listening and judging to what other people are saying. I will share that there are going to be a lot more surprises, probably during Mercury Retrograde, that are going to come forward, that are going to shock the starseed and lightworker community, the truthers community. It's shaking everything up. It's like shaking the cobwebs. It's like, I'm thinking about one of those globes. It's shaking the globe and just rearranging all the pieces. So the pieces are going to be healthier moving forward. Okay. So there have been lots of beings, and there will be more shocks and surprises of beings that have been replaced, beings that are not human, that we've talked about before, AI, clones. The back players that Dolores Cannon used to talk about we're going to start noticing this more and more. And it's part of what we prepared for. So just know that all the information that you received to get to this point, or even those of you who are new, there's so much amazing magical messages that we're to focus on. And if you are a warrior and you are a Jedi and you know you're supposed to be out there battling in the dark, then go to it. And don't worry about the other beings that are just focusing on being the light, because that's their mission as well. Okay, I think that's all they wanted me to share. So we are part of the Pleiadians, and they're part of us. We're also part of the Seven Sisters, which I think is so beautiful. And it's so interesting that the Pleiadians were the first star council to work with me in the 90s after my activation of the pyramids. So there you go. Okay, so let's read this. So we're going through a Pleiadian activation, many of us at this time, coming together, harmony in the heavens and resolution. And I would say harmony in the heavens and harmony on earth. And the whole focus and the whole plan is to be here to reclaim earth, to recreate new earth and to send the other ones packing. And that's really the bottom line for all of us. Okay. All right. This card came in last week, Inner Earth, and it is about our root chakra. It's about us connecting to our Earth star. It's about us connecting to our roots and planning. You know, that's another thing with this reorganizing, redirecting. Great time to declutter, by the way. It's a great time to declutter your electronics. It's a great time to like delete emails and all that, you know, delete apps that you don't use. It's a great time to reorganize and declutter your home, because you're rearranging your reality, basically. But this is about, it says Inner Earth. I want to share with you that I know there's a lot of cleanup still going on within Inner Earth, and that's been some of the slow processes, but it's also connected to our base chakra. It's about strength and security and laying new foundations. Okay, so that's going on as well. Crystal Skull Wisdom came forward. So that's really interesting, because they were letting me know about the skeletal, the skull, the head, everything getting updated. So some of you might be experiencing some of those pains. So again, be patient with yourself. Ask your body what it needs. Okay. Clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. Yeah, no kidding. Okay. So let's move on to, where do they want me to go next? Okay, chakras. All right. So I already pulled some chakra, just one. I shuffled the deck. So I've got the Angels of Atlantis deck and the Heart Sigils deck. These are decks that they gave me way back in 2012. This is how long I've been using these decks for, 2012, because they were preparing me to remember about the 12 chakra system, and they were preparing me to share that with all of you. The decks, if you go and buy them, don't talk about that. That's what I was already receiving downloads. Downloads are as a massive amount of new information that comes in from your higher self, that you will wake up one morning and just remember, like, oh my gosh, I have a 12 chakra system. It kind of works like that. Okay. All right. So the first bottom of the deck is Archangel Michael and Patience. So all portals, ley lines, activations are fully on board all around the planet, especially the ley lines by the pyramids in Egypt, and that head up to Greece, and they go through Cyprus, and they go through Italy and France, and all the way to England to the heart chakra at Glastonbury. But they hit all the ley lines around the world, the dragon ley lines everywhere. So we're all feeling this right now. So we have the intensity of what's coming in from the sun, and we have the intensity of the vortexes and galactic stargates in and around the planet. Okay. I also read something recently where, yesterday as well, somebody, and I want to share with you, everyone has an aspect of truth of what they're sharing, because there's multidimensional timelines. So what someone might be experiencing, I might not be experiencing, because I'm not on that timeline, and vice versa. But the message I received was, Team D no longer has access to block our stargates, but on some timelines they are. So those of you who are battling and helping to prevent that, you're working on a timeline that hasn't been collapsed yet. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So we've got Archangel Michael, crown and third eye chakras. The word is patience, because we're dealing with so much. Bottom of the deck is Archangel Haniel, root chakra, which I just talked about, willpower. Spend time near the water. Pisces is about water. So spend time near water. Maybe you're communicating with the whales and the dolphins. Maybe you need to, I've been listening to thunder and rainstorms, because we have been in a heat wave for months. We finally got a little bit of rain on Saturday. So I've been listening to rain and thunderstorms, and that's been allowing me to sleep. So just know, everyone, that our root chakra is absolutely getting a kick, a reboot. And this carries a lot of old ancestral energy. So just be patient with yourself. Know that whatever you're clearing for your ancestors, both past and future. And drinking lots of water, hydrating, being near water will really help through this portal. Okay. What else? The whales and the dolphins are helping us right now as well. Just going to pull one more message. We got root and crown, which are counterbalancing chakras, by the way. Root chakra came in twice. Integrity and balance. And there's the scales for Libra energy. So we're doing so much work. I know we heard that there was going to be a breather. We'll have a day or two in between, but we're doing a lot of work this week. Okay, so we're preparing for that balance, that equinox equilibrium in the Libra energy as well. Okay. I love it. Joy. I love it. I love it. There's the dolphins. Okay. So Jophiel is all about, she's an archangel that works with bringing us joy, helping it's connected to the star card in the tarot deck. And there's the dolphins are so happy and joyful. They just are, because that's what their role is, right? They're just joyful beings. And we're reminded to find our way back to joy, whatever that means to you. Okay. For those of you who need to hear this, I found out I was a joy guide. And at the time that came to me, I was the furthest, I was in corporate. I was the furthest away from joy. I thought, what is that? So some of you might be where you're at. You're to find your way back to joy. This is also connected to the 8th. No, I call it the 9th chakra. It's this one. Sometimes I say 8, but I've just been redirected to the 8 as the cosmic heart, the high heart. So it's the 9th chakra, which is completion, connected to your Akashic records, both personal, ancestral, and there's different Akashic records for galactic and intergalactic issues as well. Okay. So I love that. So we have the dolphins and the whales that came forward. So spending time, if you're near the ocean, spend time near the ocean. Okay. All right. Let's see. Top, I pulled one card, just flipped it over after I shuffled. Archangel Raphael, harmony, heart chakra healing and clearing. Your heart is your connection to your higher self and your guides. So just breathe, put your hands on your heart, spend time in nature, and bring yourself back into balance and harmony, okay? And work with Archangel Raphael if you are called. Bottom of the deck is Archangel Michael and sovereignty. We are sovereign beings, and we came in to remember that, to claim it. And this is a great week to affirm around that as well, okay? So we got crown and heart chakra. Let's see if there's anything else that they want me to share. Oh, they're just letting me know the whales and the dolphins are absolutely connected to the Atlantean timeline and also the Lemurian timeline, okay? All right. Top of the deck. Oh, reconciliation. All right. We won't look at the photo. The interesting, like the artist who did these cards was a long time ago, and this was actually like a healing between the U.S. and Russia at the time. So isn't that interesting? So we'll see if anything comes out in the media in the next week or so. But this is the Shamiel. This is connected to the starseed chakra. So many of you are getting reconnected to a new team, a new star. You get upgraded, your team gets upgraded. Okay, so that's going on for you as well. So a reminder, if you feel you are not connecting with your guides, go back to basics. Connect with the earth, connect with your heart and your body, and close your eyes and breathe and ask your heart and your body what it needs. Just one day at a time, one moment at a time, okay? And then step forward with that. And, don't forget to set intentions and pray. Go around your guides. Go to Prime Source Creator, because that's who we're on mission for. And ask for some of your abilities to come online and ask for guidance and assistance. Many of us have started this journey on total faith and trust. And even when I didn't have faith and trust, I kept going. So trust and have faith. So what's the line they're giving me? Believe it before you see it. Okay. All right. So that's the starseed chakra. That's the 11 chakras activating for some of you. Bottom of the deck again is the high heart, the cosmic heart energy. Once that opens up, boom, you're connecting to your 12 chakra system. Okay. And you might be feeling some pressure, some activations through this very powerful week. Okay. Where to next? I'm feeling a lot of pressure right now. Zeal point, which is connected to the old timelines, and also an expansion. You know how there's that skull? I'm feeling this is going to be a real expansion of neural pathways, which is a new way of connecting and doing things. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of pressure right now that's being released. Okay. So I'm going to ask now, and do a shuffle of the tarot cards and just ask for the best messages. I'm just going to pull 3 and then see the bottom of the deck, and then I'll pull some clarifiers. And until I get a camera set up, I'll just have to show them all to you. Thank you. Okay. You're all going to laugh. I'm going to pull all 3 first, and then I'll pull some clarifiers. Okay. Ooh, okay. So we got patience twice. Number 14, patience. So that's a big lesson for starseeds, Blu-rays. Honestly, we're timeline jumpers. We're from the future. That might be news to some of you. We're from the future. So where we're from, things are different. We telepath. Our abilities are online. We just know what to do. Things work, right? So down here, it's very dense. It's a very different energy. So patience is required. Oh, I love this. The next message is number 4, discontent and boredom. So some of you really feel like you're in Groundhog Day. You're really struggling. So that's what I mean. Go back to basics, taking care of your body, your health, do something that's fun and joyful. But what I want to share this with you, this is a message for the 144. We have 14 or 4, 144. So the 144 frequency is really powerful and strong. Some of you might be seeing some of those codes. I was also getting, besides the 5s and the 8s and the 144, you might also be seeing the 777s. That's what I've been seeing as well, or some sort of some special numbers for you. Third eye activations. Yeah, I feel it. That's what this clearing out is, the old timelines. So more of this can come online, okay? So many of you, if you're experiencing teeth, headaches, ear aches, lots of maybe sounds, your third eye is moving into a higher frequency, okay? Bottom of the deck, I love it. It is the Chariot card, which is fast movement forward. So things are, I mean, we're already in September. But the energy, honestly, it might feel like you're all like on a weird backwards timeline through the retrograde. That's what I always find. But it's really going to be fast movement come October 3rd, which is really, really positive. Also, let's say you're watching this and you're like, oh, PinkBella, I breeze through Mercury retrogrades. There's no problem. You may have I shared this last session. Really start looking at your natal chart. Maybe you came in on a Mercury retrograde. Maybe you're not as tied up with Mercury retrograde as like I am, or some others are. Some of us have so much Virgo and Gemini energy in our chart that Mercury is connected to. We set it up to help us awaken and move into different levels of communication. But the others of you that breeze through it, you may have come in on a Mercury retrograde, so it's more natural for you. Okay, so again, we have compassion for everyone in our community because we're all dealing with different things, and we all chose. Don't forget, we chose our natal chart. We chose our natal chart. I know. And we also came in recently for a session. We came in to bust our natal chart. It's just a chart with information. It's a map of what we came in to heal and clear, but many of us came in to just bust it, clear it, and rise above it. All right. So I'm going to pull some clarifiers now for each of these cards. So clarifier for the patience card, please. Oh, I love it. Okay. So for the patience card, while you're being patient and setting intentions and diligently working on your list, clearing, decluttering, celebration, 10 of Cups. So new beginnings, a celebration, which, collectively, we are all ready for that. Okay, let's see, discontent and boredom. What can we have about that? Oh, so I see the soul, right? And in the background is the magical Emerald City. Okay, there's that manifestation. And right now, this person feels like they're the farthest away from that. They're bored. Nothing's going their way. You got balance, which is the Libra energy. So work on balance. You know, what was the old saying? Carry water, chop wood. Move into some basic tasks that you've been wanting to do. And I know the unicorns always say, play while you wait. Okay. So balance is key at this time. It's not boredom. You're being given an opportunity to be more in balance. What is the key word clarifier for the third eye chakra activation? I love it. Just what I was talking about, Jophiel, the star card. So you're emptying the bowl. You're letting go and clearing old timelines and belief systems, people, places, things, to start fresh and see things and feel things more clearly and have that third eye activation. What is the overall message to go with the Chariot card? One clarifier, please. Oh, I love it. There's 2 actually. So we have the 3 of Wands. So set intentions, manifest, trust, and have faith that they are coming, and then surrender them and let them go. And the ones that will come quickly, are the easiest ones to get to at this time. The ones that are taking longer, again, you trust and have faith. Bottom of the deck is 10 of Pentacles. We have a 10-10. By the way, we're preparing for the 10-10 portal in October. So we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is, again, we've got 2 10s. All right. Oh, I love it. So what do we have coming? Celebration, family, joy, happiness. And what else do we have coming? Abundance and prosperity and communities working together. So we have beautiful things coming forward. The Chariot card came in twice. 7-7, fast moving manifestations. All right. Overall message for what we're going through right now, we're going through a zero reset. There's the Fool card again. That was the next card. We are going through a zero reset. You know what I see in these cards? I see solar plexus energy. I see the solar plexus, which is connected to the throat. So I see us releasing cords, timelines where we've handed our power over to others, maybe forced. There's so much information to uncover. You would not believe how much healing and clearing myself and many of us have been doing for years. So honestly, we're at a zero reset point, but we're claiming our power back. We're claiming our sovereignty. Okay. Where to next? All right. Great reading. Okay. And I'm going to pull one. Oh, I've forgotten the name. This is what happens. I'll remember when the video replays. Nope. I'm pulling a message for us from this deck by Rebecca Campbell. Just can't remember the name right now. This is called the initiation. All right. See the light at the end of the tunnel? So we might feel like we're going through a tunnel for the next couple of weeks. We're going through a rite of passage, and you're going through many tests to make sure you can stay in your heart, clear your energy, and cross the threshold. Okay. Okay. To end these beautiful messages for all of us, I'm going to pull a dragon and a unicorn and a crystal. But I've already shuffled the deck, so I'm just going to look at the bottom of the deck for all of us. That's our first card. Fire and water dragon. So this is about enabling your life to flow with loving force, prepare for change, and to move forward quickly. Expect the unexpected and have fun. There's that fun and joy. This journey can get incredibly serious, that we're on call. We're working 24/7. We're working in our sleep. So allow yourself and give yourself permission to bring some joy back into your reality in real life. And you know, just know you're working on multiple timelines and levels. Talk with the deck is the earth and the air dragon. I love it. And this represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Stay balanced, ground your visions, manifest your hopes and dreams. Beautiful. And maybe this is an opportunity for you to learn new ways to manifest, right? This is a great time to study. Oh, I forgot. Great time to study and learn new things. And that's really gotten me excited as well. I pulled out some old books last night. I'm rereading. I'm learning new information. I went to a webinar on Saturday. I'm teaching. I'll be bringing in new tools for all of you in the classes. So just hold on. Yeah, so I apologize. Something popped up on my computer. So it's an opportunity to do new things, okay? And for some of you, it might be going back to the gym, finding a new way to exercise, connecting with old friends, starting, connecting with new friends. Yeah, it's about us getting excited about doing some new things and having the energy to do that. Bottom of the unicorn deck, abundance. That's what we wanted to talk to me about. And for those of you who book sessions with me, if you're having issues around abundance, let me know, and I will also bring in an abundance activation as well. Okay, so this is about enjoying the beauty of life and enjoying the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. All right. And if they're not coming to you, then you're clearing ancestral beliefs around abundance, which is what we came in to do. That's part of what we agreed to come in to do. Okay. I love it. I'm seeing with this unicorn having fun and joy, I'm seeing lots of rainbows, rainbow wings and rainbows in the background. Let's put one more unicorn to help us. Imagination and visualization. Okay. So envision your new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. believe in unlimited possibilities. Okay. All right. Beautiful. And then let's pull. Okay, I'm good. They want me. There's one more card that came up. It's so beautiful. I have to show it to you. Miracles. Miracles. Give yourself permission to believe in miracles, okay? Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. And remember that prayers are a superpower, not the religious prayers. When we have that aha moment that we came in to be a pinnacle, a pillar of light for the divine creator, to all work together as all these pillars of light, that we know we're unlimited. We came in for such a challenging mission, so I'll be real proud of yourself with everything you've accomplished so far, okay? Okay. Bottom of the deck, first crystal is rose quartz. So this is for your heart chakra. It's a 7, and it's to help you love, especially love yourself. Next crystal for us for this week, for the 9/9 portal and the Mercury retrograde and the full moon in Pisces. Amethyst. Beautiful amethyst. Okay, and that is for your third eye, intuition, number 1. Just a reminder, forgot to share the color rays. I bring in all different color rays for your sessions. I know on my website it says I just bring in like one color ray for the month, but I don't. I usually bring in a couple. Whatever your higher self will give me whatever you need. But I'm bringing in the violet and the gold flame for the classes and for the session this year, and activation. I will bring in the amethyst crystal if that's what I'm called to do. But the one crystal that they guided me to bring in with the flame work this month is black tourmaline, protection and grounding. So I'm going to be bringing black tourmaline and also selenite, and for personal, for group healing. What else did they want me to talk about? And for the blue ray starseed sessions, I'll still be bringing in that royal blue and gold activation as well. Okay. All right. I think we should have one more crystal, rose quartz, amethyst. And let's see what else for this jam-packed week we have. Hematite. Or any sort of grounding crystal. Hematite is really, really a fantastic stone for if you've got a lot of aches and pains. This is for root chakra, it's for mental strength, but it's also for body strength, number 19. All right, beautiful tribe. Thank you so, so much. I'm so grateful to be here. And I'm sending you all so much love, light, aloha, mahalo nui loa from the Pacific Northwest. I will be back soon. Take care, everyone, and look forward to working with you. Love and aloha from Pink Bella. Bye.